Imagine standing at the threshold of your dreams, gazing into the horizon where the future stretches out vast and unfathomable. Then, in this moment, you're faced with a choice to venture into the unknown that promises no safety nets but the potential for unparalleled growth and achievement. This is the essence of embracing the belief that you can do what others can't. Let me share with you a story that exemplifies this belief, the narrative not just of triumph but of transformation. This tale is about a person much like anyone here with dreams that seem too big, too unattainable. This individual dared to envision a future where they achieved what others deemed impossible. Our protagonist, let's call him Alex, was once confined to a life of predictability. From a young age, Alex was told what was realistic and achievable. Stay within the lines, they said, choose a practical path. But deep down, Alex harbored a vision so bold, so beyond the ordinary, that it became a flicker of light in the darkness of conformity. Alex's dream was not merely to succeed in their chosen field, but to revolutionize it, to not just play the game, but to change it entirely. This was a path fraught with skepticism, years of discouragement from mentors, and the ever-looming shadow of failure. Yet, Alex persisted, fueled by a belief in their vision and a resolve that was unbreakable. The journey was anything but smooth. There were moments of doubt, instances where the end seemed nowhere in sight, where every step forward was met with 2 steps back. It was during these times that Alex's belief was put to the test. Why continue? Some asked. It's never been done before, they pointed out. But it was precisely because it had never been done before that Alex chose to persevere, drawing inspiration from those who had dared to dream big before them. Alex leaned into their unique strengths, their unwavering passion, and an unyielding work ethic. They sought knowledge relentlessly, understanding that the foundation of unprecedented success was built on continuous learning and adaptation. Then, after years of dedication, after countless sacrifices and unwavering belief in their vision, Alex achieved what once seemed an impossible feat. They not only succeeded in their field, but also set a new benchmark for excellence, for innovation, for what was possible. They did what others couldn't because they dared to believe they could. This story, this journey of Alex, serves as a powerful reminder to all of us. It echoes the truth that within each of us lies the potential to achieve the extraordinary, to transcend the limits set by others, to forge our path where none existed. It is a testament to the power of belief, the resilience of the human spirit, and the unassailable truth that you can do what others can't. Today, as you stand on the brink of your own journey, remember Alex's story. Embrace your unique vision, nurture your belief in the impossible, and step into the vastness of your potential. For in doing so, you too will discover that you can achieve what others deem impossible. You can do what others can't. As we stride forward from the foundation laid by those who dared to venture beyond the ordinary, we come to a pivotal cornerstone of any journey toward achieving what others deem impossible, the power of belief in yourself. This belief, this unwavering confidence in your own capabilities, is not just a tool. It's the very engine that propels you towards realms of success that others might only dream of. Consider the story of a person, we'll call them Jordan, who stood at the crossroads of life, much like you and me. Jordan was faced with an opportunity that seemed so far out of reach it might as well have been on the moon. Everyone around Jordan said it couldn't be done, that it was a fool's errand. Yet within Jordan burned a belief so strong that no amount of doubt could extinguish it. Jordan believed with every fiber of their being that they could and would achieve their seemingly impossible goal. This belief wasn't born overnight. It was cultivated through years of small victories and colossal failures, each teaching Jordan a valuable lesson about the power of self-belief. When Jordan was knocked down, they didn't see a defeat. They saw an opportunity to rise stronger. When doors were slammed shut, Jordan found windows to open. It was this relentless belief in themselves that eventually led Jordan to achieve what no one thought possible, turning skeptics into believers. But how does one build such belief in themselves? It begins with understanding that belief is a choice. You choose to believe in your ability to succeed even when evidence to the contrary stares you in the face. It's about focusing on your strengths, not your weaknesses. It's about embracing challenges as steps on the ladder to your success, not as insurmountable walls blocking your path. One actionable device for building self-belief is to practice positive self-talk. Every morning, look yourself in the mirror and affirm your capabilities. I am capable. I am resilient. I can do what others can't. These aren't just words. They're seeds of belief that you plant in the garden of your mind, which, with consistent care, will grow into unshakable confidence. Another strategy is to set and achieve small goals. Success breeds success. By setting small, achievable goals and accomplishing them, you build a track record of success that bolsters your belief in your ability to tackle bigger challenges. Visualization is a powerful tool for building self-belief. Spend time each day visualizing yourself achieving your goals. See it in vivid detail: the triumph, the celebration, the sense of accomplishment. This mental rehearsal primes your brain to navigate the path to success, making the achievement of your goals feel not just possible but inevitable. Surround yourself with believers. Find mentors, friends, and colleagues who believe in you and your vision. Their faith in you will bolster your own belief in yourself, especially during times when your confidence wavers. Remember that the belief in yourself is the single most powerful weapon in your arsenal. As you embark on the journey to do what others can't, it's the belief that turns the impossible into the possible, that transforms dreams into reality. So hold on to that belief, nurture it, and let it guide you to heights you once thought unreachable. For in the end, it is not just about achieving what others can't, it's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. The foundation of believing in ourselves naturally progresses to the next step in our quest for greatness: setting goals beyond the ordinary. It is here, in daring to dream bigger and bolder than ever before, that the true magic of achievement begins to unfold. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, your eyes set not on the horizon but on the unseen lands beyond it. This is the essence of setting high, unconventional goals. It's not just about aiming for what is known and within reach, but rather reaching for what lies beyond our current grasp, for what seems impossible. It's about turning the improbable into the achievable. The significance of setting such audacious goals cannot be overstated. High goals act as beacons, guiding us through the fog of the mundane and the ordinary. They challenge us, push us, and ultimately transform us. They force us out of our comfort zones and into the realm of extraordinary achievement. But how does one set these extraordinary goals? It begins with a shift in mindset. You must first believe that no dream is too big, no goal too daring. From there, it's about envisioning what truly excites you, what ignites a fire within your soul. It's about asking yourself, what would I dare to achieve if I knew I could not fail? This question alone has the power to propel you into realms of possibility that were previously unimagined. Now let us draw inspiration from the stories of those who dared to dream big and saw their dreams come to fruition. Consider the tale of a young inventor who, in the face of skepticism, dreamed of making the power of computing accessible to everyone. At a time when computers were the preserve of corporations and universities, this dream seemed audacious, to say the least. Yet through unwavering belief in his vision and relentless pursuit of his goals, he transformed the landscape of technology and communication. His name is known worldwide, not just as a pioneer, but as a visionary who changed how we live, work, and connect. Another story is of a runner once deemed too frail to compete at the highest levels. Instead of accepting this as her fate, she set her sights on the most grueling of athletic challenges, the marathon. Her goal was not just to compete but to triumph. Through years of rigorous training, battling injury, and overcoming doubt, she not only finished the race but shattered records, inspiring countless others to believe in the impossible. So how do you embark on this journey of setting and achieving extraordinary goals? Start by writing down your dreams, no matter how far-fetched they may seem. Visualize achieving these dreams, feel the success, the triumph, and the fulfillment. Break down your ultimate goal into smaller, actionable steps and tackle each one with determination and resilience. And remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is a step closer to turning your extraordinary dreams into reality. Navigating the path toward achieving what others deem impossible, we find ourselves at a crucial juncture, the role of persistence and resilience. This stretch of our journey might well be considered the backbone of any quest for extraordinary success. It's here, in the gritty determination to press on despite setbacks, that dreams are either made or lost. Persistence is not just a desirable trait, it's absolutely crucial. It's the relentless engine that powers us through the inevitable storms and challenges that life throws in our path. Without persistence, even the most brilliant of plans and the most inspiring of goals will wither on the vine, unfulfilled and forgotten. But let's delve deeper into this concept with a story that brings it to life. Imagine a scientist working in obscurity, fueled by a vision that others dismissed as fantasy. Day after day, year after year, faced with failure, skepticism, and rejection, they persisted. Their work, once on the fringes of credibility, eventually led to a breakthrough that transformed the world. This is not just a tale of success. It's a testament to the power of persistence. It's the story of countless innovators, from the Wright brothers to Marie Curie, whose unwavering commitment to their vision changed the course of history. So how do we cultivate this indomitable spirit of persistence and resilience? It starts with a mindset, a belief in the value of our dreams and the worth of our efforts. It's about embracing failure not as a sign to give up but as a stepping stone, an indispensable part of the journey to success. Every setback, every obstacle offers lessons that sharpen our focus and strengthen our resolve. Here's actionable advice for developing resilience. Start by setting clear, meaningful goals. Break them down into actionable steps and celebrate every small victory along the way. Let each success fuel your drive to persist. When faced with setbacks, take a moment to regroup, to learn from the experience, and then adjust your strategy and move forward. Remember, resilience is not about never falling. It's about how quickly and how often you're willing to get back up. Surround yourself with stories of those who overcome adversity. Let their journeys inspire you and remind you that the path to success is rarely a straight line. More importantly, build a support network of mentors, colleagues, and friends who believe in your vision and encourage your persistence. Consider the case of a runner who, after numerous failed attempts at qualifying for the Olympics, could have succumbed to despair. Instead, they doubled down on their training, refined their techniques, and sought the advice of those who had walked the path before them. Their persistence paid off, not just in finally achieving their Olympic dream, but in setting a new world record. Let's reflect on this truth. The journey toward achieving what others can't is paved with persistence and resilience. These are the qualities that will carry you over the rough patches and propel you to heights you once thought unreachable. So embrace the challenges, learn from every setback, and never lose sight of your goals. Remember, it's your persistence in the face of adversity, your resilience when confronted with failure, that will define your journey and ultimately your success. Our quest to achieve what others deem impossible brings us to the understanding and leveraging of our unique strengths and abilities. Each of us is endowed with a set of talents and capabilities distinct to ourselves, our own superpowers, if you will. Recognizing and harnessing these innate gifts is akin to finding the key that unlocks the door to our potential, propelling us toward accomplishments that may seem out of reach to others. The journey to leveraging these unique strengths begins with a deep dive into self-awareness. It's about taking a step back to reflect on those moments when you felt most alive, most energized. What were you doing? Which tasks do you find both effortless and enjoyable? These questions guide you toward uncovering your natural talents. It's also about seeking feedback from those around you, as often others can see the brilliance in us that we might overlook. Now let me share the story of someone who harnessed their unique strength to achieve the extraordinary. Imagine a musician, not just any musician, but one born with a rare ability to hear and recreate complex compositions after a single listening. This musician could have followed a conventional path, but instead, they chose to leverage this unique ability to create a new genre of music, blending classical techniques with modern sounds. Their journey wasn't easy, filled with naysayers and traditionalists who couldn't see the vision. Yet, by staying true to their unique strength, they not only achieved international fame but also transformed the landscape of music. Another example is a young entrepreneur with a remarkable knack for understanding the digital world. In an age where technology was rapidly evolving, they saw opportunities where others saw challenges. While their peers were focused on traditional business models, this entrepreneur leveraged their deep understanding of digital platforms to create a revolutionary online marketplace. It was their unique strength, a profound comprehension of the digital age, that enabled them to see the potential for such a platform, ultimately changing the way we buy and sell goods today. So how can you start leveraging your unique strengths and abilities? Begin by committing to a path of continual learning and growth. Dive into areas that align with your natural talents, seeking knowledge and skills that will amplify your abilities. Embrace challenges as opportunities to test and refine your strengths, pushing the boundaries of what you're capable of. Cultivate an environment that supports your unique talents, surrounding yourself with mentors, collaborators, and networks that encourage your growth and provide platforms for your strengths to shine. Remember, leveraging your unique strengths is not a solo journey but a collaborative endeavor that thrives on mutual support and shared vision, woven with threads of triumphs and setbacks. It is often the patches of failure that add the most vibrant colors to our story. Understanding this, let's explore how failures and setbacks are not just mere obstacles in our path, but are in fact the very stepping stones to success. Imagine embarking on a journey, your heart set on a distant, shimmering goal. Along the way, you encounter valleys of defeat and mountains of challenge. It's in these moments, in the heart of setbacks, that the seeds of greatness are sown. For it is not our successes that shape us most profoundly, but our failures. They are our greatest teachers, offering lessons of resilience, adaptability, and perseverance. For example, consider the story of an inventor whose early work was met with ridicule and rejection. Each failure, rather than dampening his spirit, only added fuel to his fire. With each setback, he learned, adapted, and pressed on, his resolve steeling with every fall. His name is now synonymous with innovation and success, a testament to the transformative power of embracing failure as a guide. How, then, do we learn from these experiences? The first step is to reframe our perspective on failure. Instead of viewing it as a symbol of defeat, we see it as a catalyst for growth, a puzzle to be solved. This shift in mindset opens us to the invaluable insights hidden within each setback. Moreover, it's crucial to develop a practice of reflective learning. After each setback, take a moment to step back and analyze. Ask yourself what worked, what didn't, and what can be done differently next time. This process of reflection turns each failure into a lesson, a step closer to your ultimate goal. History is replete with individuals who have harnessed their failures as lessons to achieve greatness. Consider the entrepreneur whose first venture crumbled but who went on to build an empire by applying the hard-earned lessons from that initial failure. Or the artist whose early work was dismissed, only to use the criticism to refine their craft, eventually gaining worldwide acclaim. These stories underscore a universal truth. Our greatest breakthroughs often follow our most challenging setbacks. In embracing failures and setbacks as opportunities for learning, we unlock a powerful tool for personal and professional development. It demands courage, yes, and an unwavering belief in our ability to grow from adversity. But the rewards are boundless, leading us to achievements that once seemed beyond our reach. At the threshold of achieving what seems to be impossible, it is imperative to arm ourselves with practical strategies and habits that transform lofty dreams into tangible realities. Let's delve into actionable strategies that serve as your compass and roadmap on this journey of transcending the ordinary. First and foremost, the cornerstone of turning the impossible into the possible is crafting a detailed action plan. This is not merely about listing goals. It's about breaking down each goal into actionable steps, complete with deadlines and specific outcomes. Imagine setting sail across the vast ocean without a map or compass. That's akin to pursuing your dreams without a clear plan. Your action plan serves as your navigation system, guiding you through the choppy waters of challenges and steering you toward your destination. Time management then becomes your steadfast ally in this journey. It's about prioritizing tasks based on their significance and urgency, ensuring that every day you're inching closer to your goal. Picture a sculptor meticulously chipping away at a block of marble, each strike of the chisel deliberate and purposeful, gradually revealing the masterpiece within. Similarly, effective time management allows you to carve out your path to success one well-planned day at a time. Prioritization is the skill that enables you to distinguish between what is merely urgent and what is truly important. It's about saying no to myriad distractions that vie for your attention and saying yes to focused efforts that contribute to your overarching goals. Consider the story of an athlete training for the Olympics, their eyes set on gold. Every day, they must prioritize their training, nutrition, and rest, knowing that each decision brings them a step closer to the podium. This relentless focus and prioritization are what separate the champions from the contenders. To embody these strategies, let us draw inspiration from those who have traversed this path before. Take the tale of an entrepreneur who dreamt of revolutionizing an industry. Faced with skepticism and countless setbacks, they remained unwavering in their pursuit. By meticulously planning each step, managing their time like a precious resource, and prioritizing actions that align with their vision, they transformed their fledgling idea into a paradigm-shifting enterprise. Their journey underscores the power of resilience, strategic planning, and the relentless pursuit. Embracing a mindset of continuous learning and adaptation is crucial. The landscape of our endeavors is ever-changing, and agility in thought and action enables us to navigate unforeseen challenges. It's about being prepared to pivot, to learn from each setback, and to view each failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. At the heart of our discourse lies the unwavering belief in oneself, a belief so profound that it becomes the bedrock upon which all aspirations are built. This belief, coupled with the courage to set goals that stretch the imagination and challenge the status quo, creates a foundation for achievement that knows no bounds. We've also recognized that the journey towards these lofty aspirations is punctuated with challenges, setbacks, and failures. Yet it is precisely these moments that test our resolve, shape our character, and forge our path to greatness. Persistence and resilience emerge as the beacons that guide us through these trials, reminding us that every setback is a setup for a comeback, that every failure brings with it the seeds of success. Moreover, we've delved into the power of our unique strengths and abilities, our personal arsenal of talents that when fully harnessed enable us to leave an indelible mark on the world. It's through leveraging these innate gifts that we carve out our niche, make our contribution, and achieve what others can't. As we stand at the precipice of action, let this be a moment of commitment, a commitment not just to the dreams and goals we've set, but to the relentless pursuit of them. Let us step forward with a resolve that is unshakable, with a determination that is unwavering, and with a focus that is laser sharp. The path ahead may be fraught with challenges, but it is also replete with opportunities to grow, to excel, and to achieve. So I urge you with every ounce of conviction to commit to your journey with all your heart and soul. Embrace the uncertainty, navigate the challenges, and persist through the setbacks. For it is in the crucible of adversity that greatness is forged. Let this be the mantra that guides you. I possess within me the power, the perseverance, and the passion to transform my dreams into reality. Remember, the only limits that exist are those we impose upon ourselves. Break free from these self-imposed shackles and soar toward your destiny with confidence and courage. The journey ahead is yours to take, and the story yet to be written is yours to write. Let it be a story of triumph, a narrative of resilience, and a testament to the indomitable human spirit. For in the end, it is not just about achieving what others can't, it's about becoming the very best version of yourself in the process. How many times do you think people try to achieve their new goals before they give up? The average is less than one attempt. Most people give up before they even make the first try. The reason they give up is because of all the obstacles, difficulties, problems, and roadblocks that immediately appear as soon as they decide to do something they've never done before. The fact is, successful people fail far more often than unsuccessful people. Successful people try more things, fall down, pick themselves up, and try again, over and over again. On the other hand, unsuccessful people try a few things, if they try at all, and very soon quit and go back to what they were doing before. You should expect to fail and fall short many times before you achieve your goals. You should look upon failure and temporary defeat as a part of the price you pay on your road to success. As Henry Ford once said, failure is merely an opportunity to more intelligently begin again. Once you have decided upon your goal, ask yourself, why am I not there already? What is holding you back? Why haven't you achieved the goal up to now? Identify all the obstacles that stand between you and your goal. Write down every single thing that might be blocking you or slowing you down from moving ahead. Remember, you become what you think about most of the time. In the area of problems and difficulties, successful people have a particular way of thinking that we call solution orientation. Successful people think about solutions most of the time. Unsuccessful people think about problems and difficulties most of the time. Solution-oriented people are constantly looking for ways to get over, around, and past the obstacles that stand in their way. Problem-oriented people continuously talk about their problems, about who or what caused them, how unhappy or angry they are, and how unfortunate it is that they have occurred. Solution-oriented people, on the other hand, simply ask the question, how can we solve this? And then take action to deal with the problem. Between you and anything you want to accomplish, there will always be problems or obstacles of some kind. This is why success is sometimes defined as the ability to solve problems. Personal leadership is the ability to solve problems. Effectiveness is the ability to solve problems. All men and women who accomplish anything of importance are people who have developed the ability to solve the problems that stand between them and their goals. Fortunately, problem solving is a skill like riding a bicycle or typing with a typewriter, which you can learn. And the more you focus on solutions, the more and better solutions will come to you. The better you get at solving problems, the faster you will be at solving each subsequent problem. And as you get better and faster at solving problems, you will attract even bigger and more expensive problems to solve. Eventually, you will be solving problems that can have significant financial consequences for you and others. This is the way the world works. The fact is that you have the ability to solve any problem or to overcome any obstacle on the path to your goal if you desire the goal intensely enough. You have within you right now all the intelligence and ability you will ever need to overcome any obstacle that could possibly hold you back. One of the most important breakthroughs in thinking in the last few decades was described by Eliyahu M. Goldratt in his book, The Goal. It's the theory of constraints. This theory says that between you and anything you want to accomplish, there is a constraint or limiting factor that determines how fast you get to where you want to go. For example, if you are driving down the freeway and there is traffic construction that is narrowing all the cars into a single lane, this bottleneck or choke point becomes the constraint that determines how fast you get to your destination. The speed at which you pass through this bottleneck will largely determine the speed of your entire journey. In accomplishing any major goal, there is always a constraint or bottleneck you must get through as well. Your job is to identify it accurately and then to focus all your energies on alleviating that key constraint. Your ability to remove this bottleneck or deal with this limiting factor can help you move ahead faster than perhaps any other step you can take. The 80-20th rule applies to the constraints between you and your goals. This rule says that 80% of your constraints will be within yourself. Only 20% of your constraints will be outside of yourself, contained in other people and situations. To put it another way, you personally are usually the major roadblock that is setting the speed at which you achieve any goal you set for yourself. For most people, this is hard to accept. But superior people are more concerned with what is right rather than who is right. Superior people are more concerned with the truth of the situation and what they can do to solve the problem than they are with protecting their egos. Ask yourself, what is it in me that is holding me back? Deep within yourself, identify the key constraints in your personality, temperament, skills, abilities, habits, education, or experience that might be holding you back from achieving the goals that you have set for yourself. Ask the brutal questions. Be completely honest with yourself. The primary obstacles between you and your goals are usually mental. They are psychological and emotional in character. They are within yourself rather than within the situation around you. And it is with these mental obstacles that you must begin if you want to achieve everything that is possible for you. The two major obstacles to achievement are fear and doubt. First of all, there are the fears of failure, poverty, loss, embarrassment, or rejection that hold the average person back from trying in the first place. This is why the average number of times that a person tries with a new goal is less than one. As soon as he thinks of the goal, these fears overwhelm him and, like a bucket of water on a small fire, extinguishes desire completely. The second mental obstacle, closely aligned with fear, is that of self-doubt. We doubt our own abilities. We compare ourselves unfavorably to others and think that others are somehow better, smarter, and more competent than we are. We think, I'm not good enough, and we feel inadequate and inferior to the challenges of achieving the great goals that we so much want to accomplish. Fortunately, if there is anything good about doubt and fear, it is that they are both learned emotions. Have you ever seen a negative baby born? They come into the world with no doubts or fears at all. And whatever has been learned can be unlearned through practice and repetition. The primary antidotes to doubt and fear are courage and confidence. The higher your level of courage and confidence, the lower will be your levels of fear and doubt, and the less effect these negative emotions will have on your performance and behavior. The way you develop courage and confidence is with knowledge and skill. Most fear and doubt arise out of ignorance and feelings of inadequacy of some kind. The more you learn the things you need to know to achieve your goals, the less fear you will feel on the one hand, and the more courage and confidence you will feel on the other. Think about learning to drive for the first time. You were probably extremely tense and nervous and made a lot of mistakes. But over time, as you mastered the knowledge and skills of driving, You became better and better, and your confidence increased. Today, you can quite comfortably get into your car and drive across the country with no fear or worry at all. You are so confident at driving that you can do it well without even thinking about it. The same principles apply to any skills you need to learn to achieve any goal you can set for yourself. Dr. Martin Seligman of the University of Pennsylvania spent more than 25 years studying the phenomenon of what he called learned helplessness. What Seligman concluded after interviewing and studying many thousands of people was that more than 80% of the population suffers from learned helplessness to some degree, and occasionally to a very high degree indeed. A person suffering from learned helplessness feels that he or she is incapable of achieving his or her goals or improving his or her life. The most common manifestation of learned helplessness is contained in the words, "I can't." Whenever the victim of learned helplessness is offered an opportunity, possibility, or new goal, he immediately responds by saying, "I can't." He then goes on to give all the reasons why a particular goal or objective is not possible for him. "I can't move ahead in my career. I can't get a better job. I can't take time off to study. I can't save money. I can't lose weight. I can't start my own business. I can't start a second income business. I can't change or improve my relationship. I can't get my time under control." Whatever it is, he always has a self-limiting reason that immediately slams on the brakes of his potential. It short-circuits any attempt or desire to set a new goal or to change things in any way. Another famous observation of Henry Ford was, "If you believe you can do a thing or you believe you cannot, in either case, you are probably right." Learned helplessness is usually caused by destructive criticism of childhood, negative experiences growing up, and failure experiences as an adult. The way you get over this natural tendency to sell yourself short is by setting small goals, making plans, and working on them each day. In this way, you gradually develop greater courage and confidence, like building up a muscle. As you become more confident in yourself and your abilities, you can set even larger goals. Over time, your doubts and fears will weaken, and your courage and confidence will grow and become the dominant force in your thinking. Eventually, with a record of successes behind you, it won't be long before you become unstoppable. The second mental obstacle that you need to overcome is the comfort zone. Many people become complacent with their current situations. They become so comfortable in a particular job, relationship, salary, or level of responsibility that they become reluctant to make any changes at all, even for the better. The comfort zone is a major obstacle to ambition, desire, determination, and accomplishment. People who get stuck in a comfort zone, combined with learned helplessness, are almost impossible to help in any way. Don't let this happen to you. The way you get out of your comfort zone and break loose from learned helplessness is by setting big, challenging goals. You then break these goals down into specific tasks, set deadlines, and work on them every day. Soon, the sluggishness and lethargy of learned helplessness and the comfort zone break up, and you begin moving faster and faster toward accomplishing more and more of what is possible for you. Once you have made a list of all the obstacles standing in the way of achieving your major goals, organize the obstacles by priority. What is the largest single obstacle? If you could wave a magic wand and remove one major obstacle from your path, which one obstacle, if removed, would help you the most in moving ahead more rapidly? Management consultant Eliyahu M. Goldratt has an interesting set of observations regarding problem solving and the removal of obstacles. He says that before you attempt to solve a problem, define it several different ways. Beware of any problem for which there is only one definition or only one solution. When you ask the question regarding your goal, "Why am I not there already?" what answer comes to mind? What is holding you back? What is standing in your way? It is at this point that you have to drill down to determine the correct obstacle before you begin taking steps to remove it. You do this by asking the question, what else could be the problem? After each definition of the problem, start with the goal of increased sales or profitability. Each definition leads to a different set of solutions. They require that you think in different ways. In your personal life, it's the same. The accuracy with which you identify the obstacles or bottlenecks that are holding you back will determine the appropriateness of the various steps you can take to remove or alleviate those obstacles. Start off by stating the problem, then ask, what else could be the problem? Rewrite that obstacle as a positive goal. For example, my goal is to continually upgrade my skills and abilities so that I'm in the top 10% of money earners in my field. Then, make a list of all the things you can do to upgrade your knowledge and skills, improve your time management, increase your efficiency and effectiveness, and make more sales for your company. Set deadlines and measures next to each step in your strategy to achieve excellence in your field. Select one key task and take action on it immediately. Hold your own feet to the fire. Become your own taskmaster. This exercise of identifying what is holding you back and then setting a clear written goal to remove that obstacle puts you back in control of your own life. By following through on your resolution, you virtually guarantee your ultimate success and the achievement of almost any goal you can set for yourself. If you have any questions or concerns about the accuracy of your problem's definition, opportunities and answers will come to you from various sources. You will begin to attract into your life all kinds of resources that will help you to overcome the obstacle or difficulty either within yourself or within the situation around you, and move toward your goal. Remember the old saying, for every problem, there is a solution. If there is a solution, go and find it. If there isn't, never mind. There is a solution of some kind somewhere. Your job is to be absolutely clear about what sets the speed at which you achieve your goal and then to focus your time and attention accordingly.